What time is it?
It's podcast time.
What time is it?
It's podcast time.
What time is it?
Podcast time.
Yes, it is podcast time. Welcome to the Fifi, Nick podcast. I'm producer Dange. We are back on land from the Disney cruise. What an awesome week it was for us. Now, we went straight from the Disney cruise off to Fridayz Live, and we saw Pitbull, Mariah Carey, Lil Jon, Jordan Sparks, the rest of them. It was so much fun. And Fifi got to tick off a bucket list item. She finally got to meet Pitbull. That's right. She got to meet Pitbull. You're going to hear how that went down today on the show. I'm also going to give you an answer for Alpha Bucks tomorrow as well, so listen out for that too.
Live from the Fox Studios in South Melbourne, Fifi, Fiv and Nick.
From the north to the south to the east to the west, every morning here on the FOS. Fifi, Fiv and Nick, where everybody knows your name.
On with the show.
Fifi, Fiv and Nick. Fifi, Fiv and Nick.
Fifi, Fev and Nick's podcast is thanks to What If. You're only a what if away from a great summer holiday. What if? It's Aussie for travel.
Morning, Fifi, Fev and Nick. Let's go. We're on.
We are on. We are on.
Sorry about that.
Good
How dare
morning,
you forget to
Melbourne.
turn our mics on?
We were having a deep conversation about people.
Well, no, it's one of those, let's be honest. Last week we're on the Disney cruise. Then we come straight home into Fridayz Live, a massive Saturday night.
Huge.
We've come in this morning. Fev can't be here. He's got some stuff going on. Josiah's come in with no voice, so Josiah won't be talking this morning. It's fair to say it's a little bit of chaos. So
Yes.
we're
As it should be after this sort of week and weekend.
Fridayz Live.
It was Fridayz Live at Marvel. Anyone who went would know it was huge. It was the best Fridayz Live yet. And that's saying a lot because Flow Rider came out a couple of years ago. And Flow Rider is number one with another music artist that I have been obsessed with since 2011. I've loved this man. Every time, Nick, you'd know this, every time Mad Mando goes, guys, we've got the Friday Live lineup. First name I say, Pitbull. Please make it Pitbull. And every year since 2015, no Pitbull. So finally, he's coming. How long? We've worked here at Fox for like last 11 years. I would bring him up constantly.
Does anyone know Fifi Box's favourite ever song in the history of time? Pitbull.
The Kodak. Better yet, go to Times Square, take a picture of me with a Kodak. Took my life from negative to positive.
You give up.
I love Pitbull.
Bit of a cappella Pitbull.
Actually,
worldwide.
remember, everyone keeps threatening to give me Pitbull as an interview. I still haven't interviewed Pitbull. Leon, I just want to meet Pitbull. So I've been loving Pitbull for a decade, hard. Like, I love Pitbull. Mr. Worldwide is coming to Melbourne.
And you just say, Pitbull, will you make me Mrs. Worldwide? Please.
But I thought that Eminem was my favourite R&B artist, maybe Flow Rider. It's actually Pitbull. Were you having a crack at Pitbull?
No.
We were just having a crack at. And I just heard Mr. Worldwide and I got excited.
Darling.
Because he's become popular again in the last 18 months.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been on him the whole time. He went through a daggy period and I was still strong on Pitbull.
I'm doing this with tight jeans. That's my Pitbull. Skinny jeans will be back one day.
Now, we got the news about middle of Saturday afternoon. Nick and I got the text, guys, you're meeting Pitbull, 7:50. It is happening. So the nerves kicked in. I'm like, yep, here we go. I'm finally meeting Pitbull.
I was worried. I thought it was going to be a prank. I thought Fev said he was actually flying over to Freo for the AFLW Richmond game, but we turn up in a backstage area and it's just Fev in a bald cap.
Oh, no, that would not have been funny. Well, that might have been better than what actually happened because let's just talk through this.
Great.
So there we were with a select group of people, including Fox listeners that had won the opportunity. Ashley was there with us and we'd surprised her with her meet and greet a few weeks ago. And and I think we've got audio of the nerves as they were happening, just like a minute before we were meeting Pitbull.
So you were about to meet Pitbull.
Yeah, I know we are. I'm so excited.
And FIFA 10 years. Pitbull. Every time. And now Pitbull's here.
I was even saying to you, Nick, I'm now not knowing what I should say because I was going to walk in and lead with, hey, nice to meet you, Pitbull. I've taken my life from negative to positive. I was going to do some gear.
I said, don't do that.
No, but you kept just saying, just be yourself. Just talk. You know, this is your moment, Fee. You're finally meeting Pitbull.
Yes.
Well, Nick, shall we live the moment? Shall we relive the moment?
When we both met Pitbull?
Okay, picture this.
With a Kodak?
Pitbull standing there. We both walk up to him, and I'm going to have to paint the visual as you listen to this. This is basically Nick Cody becoming best friends with Pitbull while I'm hovering about 2 meters behind Nick, just trying to get a word in.
Mr. Worldwide.
How you doing? Of course. How you doing?
Fifi and Nick went from the radio station to bring you out for this.
Oh, well, thank you for
event,
having me.
mate.
I appreciate it.
Fifi, for 10 years, has been wanting you to come out.
Look at that.
All right, ready? Big smiles. 3, 2, 1.
All
Saw
right.
you in Brisbane. Incredible.
Well, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
we're at the
It
Brisbane
looks like
show.
this was going to be
Mate, this is unbelievable.
history in the
For
making.
Melbourne.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for all the support. I appreciate you.
Really appreciate it.
meet you.
Same here, wonderful.
Thank you.
Y'all take
My
care. Have a
favourite
good time.
thing, Impossible, I'm possible.
You already know.
Of course. Thank you, mate. God,
Just-
my new best friend Pitbull.
I witnessed a bromance while I hovered like the third wheel that literally couldn't get a word in. There was no, I've never
He
seen
said,
you,
like, thank you to meet you or
I've
something.
never seen you not draw breath. It was like there was no space. Yeah, what did I say? Thank you
Really
so much
appreciate
to
it.
meet you. Thank you so much to meet you. So that's now going,
That's all you said to Pitbull?
it was my bucket list item.
Yep.
And now my moment, because I didn't get my minute, my moment with Pitbull is thank you so much. What was it?
Thank you so much to
Really
meet you.
appreciate it. You. Thank you so much to meet you. That was it.
And there's interviews here. The running joke, there's interviews where I don't ask a question. Hundreds of interviews I've been silent for. Fee's one opportunity to meet Pitbull.
I know. I should have gone in and started with machetes.
Oh,
Then you wouldn't have
you could have
spoken.
done anything.
You should have mentioned bail reform.
1019 The Fox.
Josiah is here, but he's
Physically,
got
but
no,
not spiritually
yeah,
or
physically
emotionally.
he's sitting there, so we get his presence.
Yeah.
But you listening, you won't hear him because he's got no voice. Fev's not here this morning, so it's sort of limping through. But what a week it was last week.
As we should be. Nobody's in the finest form after a week on a Disney cruise into Fridayz Live.
Exactly. It was entertainment overload. How did you go? Because going from sea life back to land life can be jarring. There's lots of great things that happen on the ship. I mean, a lot of fun activities.
Oh, it was an unbelievable time. One of the best weeks of our lives. The thing, I had to go straight back to school pickup on Friday and give the boys
did
their
you?
presents, which were just various things I nicked off the Disney Wonder. But there was one thing that I got offered at the cruise terminal that I didn't take, and that was DJ Shirks, producer Leon.
So all last week on the Disney cruise, I was desperate to win trivia. There was these money can't buy medals, Disney medals that I really wanted. After I got on the ship and realised these trivias are really hard. Worked all week. Finally, I got a win and got 4 of these Disney medals. I kept one. Fee, I gave you one.
Yeah, I've got mine.
Gave one to Fev, and I gave one to Nick.
I didn't accept it.
Why?
I'm not taking the medal. I
'Cause you
didn't
didn't earn
partake
it.
in the trivia.
Really?
And then he said, what about you give it to Charlie? And I'm like, he's definitely not getting it.
Why?
Not only didn't he participate in the trivia, he wasn't on the ship. You don't get medals for stuff you didn't win.
But it's
That's stolen valor. You and your
no. But it's just like
you and your Disney cruise medal, that's stolen valor.
it's a
You're
souvenir.
getting around. You're getting around. Pretended you won a trivia contest on the Disney Wonder.
Money can't buy those medals.
I know you're meant to earn them. That's the only way you get it. Is you earn it.
You refuse to have it.
No, I couldn't. It's like me walking around with a Victoria Cross. I didn't get one. That's the Victoria Cross of the Disney Wonder. Is your little goofy?
Really?
Yes.
I feel like you had your hands all over the Premiership Cup when that came in before the grand final.
No, but that's to take a photo with it. I'm not pretending. I'm not walking down the street going, guys, didn't you see me play for Brisbane? I'm the third Ashcroft brother. I'm Nick Ashcroft.
So who's got the medal?
Who's got the 4th?
Who's got the
well, I
fourth?
said it should go to the. Please tell me it's
It
there.
is sitting at the lame duck on the wall.
Oh, great.
And I think that's fair. I think
That's
that's a
so
great spot for it.
funny.
Did Cher get? Oh no, Leon wasn't DJing the other night. We've got one for the Cher cutout.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
The lame duck.
medal.
Were you there at the lame duck on Saturday night? Leon?
Absolutely.
yeah.
How did everyone go? Because so it was obviously late Friday afternoon. We sort of got in and all peak hour traffic, and then I had to race out to horse riding. Trixie had a horse riding lesson. Didn't get home till late, and then Saturday morning I woke up and went,
Oh.
I've forgotten how to do life.
The
and I'm not-
disappointment.
When Daisy turned to me at about 10 a.m. and said, Mummy, I'm hungry.
Did you say we've missed the buffet? We've got to wait for lunch.
I honestly said, honey, I don't know what we've got. She goes, I said, what do you want? She goes, toast. I've gone into the kitchen. Obviously no bread.
Yeah.
But then I thought, maybe I've got something in the freezer. No bread in the freezer. I said, darling, I can't do toast.
Saturday at my house, I thought, you know what? Saturday morning, I'm going to make for the boys. I had a look up. I looked up the recipe for the Disney churro waffles. And I was like, you know what? You need a cup of flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, eggs, milk, some oil. I'm like, I've got all these things. Let's do it. You know what I don't have?
Enthusiasm?
The Disney waffle maker.
Oh, of course. But you could have just put them in a waffle maker.
No, didn't have a waffle maker. I forgot that to make waffles, you need a waffle maker. That is it doesn't say that. When you look up the recipe, it doesn't say
have a waffle maker.
You need a Disney waffle maker. Hard to get. And I really want to get one. I want to make Disney churro waffles for everyone. I miss them.
Poor Trixie had cereal without milk. So I've literally got one of my children just picking cereal out of a bowl because there was no milk. And
what type of cereal? Is it good enough?
Fruit Loops. Or
they're actually not bad dry.
Maybe I can't remember.
They're fine dry.
But I was that bad, and I couldn't even get myself to I was so tired. I couldn't get myself to the supermarket, so I just did the Uber Eats. I just got about 12 items delivered with Uber Eats from Coles because I just couldn't do it. I couldn't get myself to a supermarket.
Everyone was talking about. I think Gemma had sea legs. Gemma was wobbly.
She was vomiting all Saturday morning after we left the ship.
I was seasick on land. I didn't get seasick the whole time. And then Saturday morning, like vertigo.
Yeah.
Maybe you're a natural sailor. Like maybe you're supposed to be at sea.
Should I be a worker on the Disney cruise?
You could do it.
Those sea legs hit me when I got home at 4 a.m. from the duck yesterday morning. All of a sudden I was stumbling through the front door. I couldn't find my keys. I tripped over myself. The old sea legs. I was feeling pretty sick yesterday because of the ocean last week.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
Yes, Pitbull did go off and we were lucky enough, Nick and I, to be backstage with Pitbull before he went on stage for a bit of a meet and greet, get a photo. Sorry, I was there to get a photo and witness Nick start a bromance with Pitbull. Like I just said to Nick before, it'd be the same as if we were told you've got 60 seconds with UFC fighter Conor McGregor and I spoke all through it and didn't let him speak. It's the equivalent. But we were in the queue with some other lucky people, and one of those lucky people was Ash, who we spoke to on the show because about a month ago we saw Ashley had a video go viral online, and she was getting ready for and excited about Fridayz Live. And if you remember her viral TikTok, it went like this.
You really have to find silver linings everywhere of being re-diagnosed with breast cancer. And on the 25th of October, I'm going to the Pitbull concert. And when we were buying the tickets, it was like, pay $20 for a bald cap. And now it's like, BYO.
And to obviously to not only be heavily pregnant, but dealing with a re-diagnosis of breast cancer, huge. But to go out and have a great night, we met Ash. She's wonderful. She was right in the spirit of it. But not only did she touch our hearts, she touched the heart of Mr. Worldwide, who dedicated a song to her on stage.
Take this song to a woman that I met backstage. Her name is Ashley. She's pregnant, and I want to say congratulations. It is Miss Worldwide. It's a pleasure to meet people with a lot of strength no matter what they're going through in life. So with that said, we're going to dedicate this song to Ashley, all of Melbourne, Australia. Why? Because we are a bunch of fire.
Now, a fortnight ago, when we gave Ashley that opportunity, because we called Ashley and we surprised her and we said, Ash, we've got you a meet and greet. You're going to meet the man himself. We didn't know we were also throwing in a dedication on stage. Ash, how are you feeling this morning?
Oh, my God, darling!
Yeah, darling to you, Ash.
Ash, what a moment that was, him talking about you on stage.
Miss Worldwide.
I actually couldn't believe it. And like he's a very inspirational guy, as you guys know, and he started talking, and then I was like, wait a minute, I am pregnant. And then he said my name, and I honestly, I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, what is going on? What in the world is happening? Like, he's up on stage in front of 55,000 people saying my name. It was insane.
I know.
Ash, you can't see Fee right now. She is livid.
No,
Ash is so upset.
Ash, do you know what? It's so funny because
Fee's
when
flat.
he started it by saying, I want to dedicate to this song to a woman I met backstage.
What?
And for a split second, I'm like, oh, well, maybe we did have a moment. I don't remember it well. And then, no, I was thrilled it was you, Ash. Tiny bit jealous, but really thrilled it was you.
I feel like Nick was definitely stealing a lot of the limelight in your meet and greet. So I think that you were jibbed a bit, Fee. It could have been you.
Thank you, Ash.
But you know what? He didn't even get his ball cap signed. He panicked.
I know, Ash.
I didn't panic. I was hanging out with my new best friend.
He was too busy. Actually, because you were behind us in the light. Did you watch it unfold? Because it all happened so quickly. But all I remember is I didn't get to talk to Pitbull.
There was a lot of hugging and handshakes, and it was fantastic. No, he was awesome. He is such an awesome guy. Like, so generous with his time, and you see like backstage meet and greets, which I've actually never been a part of, but I've seen some disasters online. But he was just so warm and awesome. It was fantastic.
Oh, I know, Ash. Well, we're just so pumped we could make that experience happen for you, and then for him to be all that and more, because as you said, there's nothing worse than meeting one of your, heroes or idols and then being yuck. But he was totally yum.
He was insane. No, I just couldn't believe it. And I mean, the man had 4 costume changes. So
He's working.
He works hard, and he was awesome. I mean, I did laugh. We all kind of went backstage, and it was all kind of cloak and dagger, and downstairs through the tunnels, and then his team were kind of like, no private photos, has to be professional photography. But I thought, you know what? He deserves professional photography. Yeah. You don't want a bad selfie rocking around. Like,
no. Actually, Ash, have you got your photo yet?
I haven't got them yet.
No, we don't have a photo yet. I still can't believe. Sorry, Ash, I can't believe Faith thought she was going to get a song dedicated after not so. I met a woman backstage who was so nervous. She didn't say anything. She's got the coolest best friend, Nick. This is out to Fifi. Let it ride.
Ash, well, it was actually a thrill meeting you too. So
thank you. Same here, guys.
Thank you for sharing that experience with us.
It was awesome. No, thank you. And thank you so much to the Fox. And it was an awesome concert. So, thank you so much again.
Ash, I'm wrapped you got your ball cap signed. I did not.
He had 2 jobs. One job was to get the ball cap signed, and the other was to let me talk to Pitbull.
0 for 2.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
You
better stay
really
inside
struggling.
then and rest.
I reckon I'll be not talking.
No Fev here and Josiah with no voice.
Yeah.
And it's been a couple of big weeks. We had we actually went from our celebrity garage sale Friday week ago into the Disney cruise, which was a phenomenal trip, into Fridayz live. It's been a lot on. And one of the things, just on the cruise for a second, and this isn't just about the Disney cruise, this is just about ships.
Yeah.
I wanted to raise this because when we got off the ship, and you might recall we were all standing around trying to find an Uber to get to the airport. And I was just standing there, staring at the ship and trying to take on how big it was. Like, that is enormous.
Huge.
Think about the size of that ship. And then I actually turned to James Blake at the time because he was standing with me. And I asked him, I said, James, like, how on earth does that not sink? Like, how does that not fall into the ocean?
What's happening underneath? Lots of little duck feet or something, keeping it up.
No, nothing should keep that up.
I'm trying to think. I've heard the word stabiliser. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it does, but I assume it keeps it stable.
How heavy is it actually? Can somebody just quickly tell me how heavy is a cruise ship?
Its gross tonnage is 83,000 pounds.
Wow.
Just whacking 83,000 pounds on water. No, that's fine. I mean, I've had pool toys I can't keep above water. Like,
yeah, the
seriously.
Sinkies. A Sinky.
Well,
the little octopus Sinky falls to the bottom. That's not 83,000 pounds.
It shouldn't. I do believe, and I know, and I think James said to me at the time, buoyancy. Okay, that's just a word. I kind of get it. I know that means there's air on the inside, but I actually think it's genuine magic.
Yeah,
like because
a plane, I understand. You know, you've got speed and lift, and there's certain things that need to happen. I understand how that stays in the air.
That should sink too, actually. That should.
But
fall
if
out
it
of the
doesn't go
sky.
fast enough, it does. It stalls and drops. But it's got to keep a certain speed. Whereas I still don't fully understand.
Like if you just took a skyscraper from the CBD and
Yep.
plopped it on the ocean, that's essentially what's happened there. And I think, like, if that was David Copperfield or a magician,
Yep.
and they were like, I'm going to make this. How many pounds was it?
I actually got it wrong. It's 84,000 tons.
84,000 tons?
If a magician said, I'm going to put 84,000 tons on water, check this out, and it floated, I'd go, well done. That's an amazing magic trick.
Yeah.
Like, that is magic.
Yeah.
Don't you? Is
Do you
no
think
one
that's
else amazed at this?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
good. It
Even on
is.
those, that second sea day, it was pretty rough.
Mm.
But I'm looking outside, I'm thinking we should be flipping. And it's just slightly uncomfortable.
Like every time think about how much food is. They were making 10,000 meals a day on that cruise ship. Now, every day at port, when they were wheeling, trolleys on with food, you'd think they'd nervously go, oh, is this the one that sinks it? Like, wouldn't you just be thinking one extra suitcase and we're going
The feather
down?
or the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have an answer besides buoyancy?
It comes down to water displacement. So it's.
Huh?
Do you remember the story about Archimedes?
Oh man!
Please refresh my memory.
Yeah. Bit of Greek mythology.
Greek, yeah. He got into a bath and realized when he got in the bath that the water level rose, and it was like, so you can displace water, and that's how you float.
But do you think sometimes, and I remember science experiments at school, you'd have an empty bottle and you'd see it float, and then you'd just put a bit of water in, sink. That's why I just think it's how is the cruise
There is a balance. At some point, everything you can displace water, but if you are heavier than the water you displace, down you go.
So how do we know that doesn't happen? How does that not happen on a cruise ship? It just get a bit heavier.
So
and
the
then
ocean's
bang.
heavier than the ship, and that's how it stays afloat.
Bingo.
But if you put the ship in the pool, it's going to touch the bottom. There's not enough water.
I don't think the ship would fit in the pool.
Yes.
But a big enough pool. Say the ocean. No.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
Your answer for Alpha Bucks tomorrow to get you one step closer to $10,000. Times that by 10, baby. Tuesday, the 28th of October, it'll be the 8 a.m. Alpha Bucks. This will be the letter C. I'm going to give you the answer to question number 2. A hot drink. You can say cappuccino, chai, even just coffee works as well. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
Don't mean to alarm you, Nick. Fev's away today. 8 weeks, 3 days till Christmas.
Scary. That's too quick. Oh my gosh, that's really soon, guys.
8 weeks.
But yeah, that would have been a moment had I stayed around for it at Marvel Stadium to see Mariah Carey performing All I Want for Christmas. And look, all the Mariah fans were not disappointed. She really performed and she gave it her all, and that's what everyone was hoping she'd do. Now, do you remember at the end of last week on Friday, we spoke to somebody here in Melbourne. They were on a voice disguiser because their intention was to secretly propose to their girlfriend during a Mariah Carey song. And we can now reveal it happened. Whilst Mariah was singing Hero, Damien from Hampton Park proposed to Isabel. Congratulations, you newly engaged couple.
Thank you, guys. Morning.
Oh, now, Damien, we spoke to you on Friday, obviously on the voice disguiser.
Yeah.
Did it go as planned? Were you happy with how it rolled out? Because you did say to us you were going to hopefully wait for Hero, and we told you, yep, it's on the set list. Talk us through it. How did you go?
Oh, I chose another song. I went for My Baby, and that worked out really well. That was amazing. Everybody around us was screaming and filming. I even got footage from different angles. It was amazing.
Damien, how nervous were you in the lead up? Were you actually enjoying Lil Jon, Pitbull, or were you just freaking out?
I was packing it.
Well, actually, most of the concert he actually missed. And I was like, where do you keep going? He was obviously nervous, the poor thing. He kept on disappearing. I think he had to go to the bar and build up the confidence in hiding.
By the way, that was Fev's fault. She told me the metal detector, and I was like, what?
No, the ring.
Oh, that was his fault. 'Cause I put the ring in my sock next to my zipper on my jeans. I'm like, I was trying to come up with something like, and they didn't even want me. Like, they didn't even scan me. So I was like, oh, good.
Now, Isabel, when we spoke to Damien on Friday, he was giving away information, and we were like, no, if your girlfriend is listening, she might piece it together. Did you hear about it? Did you have an inkling?
He's very clever because I was actually already in the office, so I wasn't listening to the radio. I only listen to and from work, so he must have coordinated it. And
Smooth.
I was already at work, so I actually didn't know. He told me after.
And
that's I've lost my
perfect.
voice because I was so excited belting out Mariah, and obviously from the excitement. So
Same as
now I have
Josiah
it.
here.
He doesn't have the excuse of just getting engaged, though.
Oh, we got lucky because the promoter came up to us because there was all the commotion and gave us diamond tickets. We ended up at the front of the stage.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Oh!
Right at the very front.
Two diamonds.
That's awesome. Well, we've seen it all on socials. It was magic. So, Damien, congratulations. Well done. Well executed. And Isabel, what a moment to remember.
I know, honestly. I don't know if Damien told you, but the first time we met, I was actually singing Mariah Carey, so it was really, really special to be able to share that. And I was just in the zone. I had no idea what was happening. I was just belting out Mariah at the top of my lungs, and then my cousin was next to me, and she nudged me, and she's like, "You need to look over there." So that was amazing.
I was on my knees waiting, and she's singing. I'm like, dude, look over.
I won't lie, because I love it, not Mariah, but Pitbull so much.
Pitbull was amazing.
Oh, wasn't he amazing? I would have been annoyed if someone distracted me with a proposal during a Pitbull song.
Would you be my fireball or something?
Yeah, I would have been, no, not now. Are you kidding? I'm looking at Mr. Worldwide.
Congratulations, guys. All the best.
Thank you so much.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
Hey, other great, big pop culture news over the weekend. Remember, not last week, the week before, Katy Perry photographed kissing in an embrace with former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Official yesterday walked a red carpet holding hands. So there we go. That looks like it's a relationship.
How do you think Orlando feels?
Relieved?
Yeah?
Yeah, genuinely.
Yep.
My read on it is, and I'm just being blunt, Fifi, I think Katy, I love Katy. I think she's a brilliant performer, artist, musician. I think she would be quite high maintenance. And I think Orlando is a hippie, chilled dude.
Yep.
He's doobieing on the couch.
Yep.
He's
nude paddleboarding.
Nude paddleboarding, out in nature. And I think Katy she would be high. She's a diva because she actually is.
Do you think she would have been?
I'm saying that with respect.
Do you think? Yeah, I know you love an actual diva.
Genuine diva.
Mariah Carey.
Diva.
Proper diva.
Absolutely.
Leaning into it.
Yeah.
Do you think she would have been bringing up her trip to space too often at home?
Do you reckon that was the end of her in
Do
Orlando?
you think it would have just been an annoying amount? Like me constantly bringing up the Legends game to my wife?
Yes, I do. I actually do. And maybe Orlando had other opinions about whether or not she should do it. And maybe that was a big fallout.
Not a bad bounce back, though, a former Prime Minister.
Yeah, but a good
rebound.
I don't feel good about it. I wish them well.
It won't last long. But that's what I meant. That's a positive rebound. It's pretty good.
I think she'll get bored. I think he will be straighty 180.
I don't think so. You've seen all the photos of him at costume parties in the past?
No, but to a degree.
He's a loose operator.
I think he would be, but I think he's got to do the straight. He's a politician. They've got to do that clean cut thing. I just don't think.
No, but I think in personal life they're not like that at all.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't. I'm not a big believer that will work.
Yeah. Fev's flat. He hasn't turned up, obviously. That's the news. He heard Katie's got a new missus. He's done.
Live from the Fox Studios in South Melbourne, Fifi, Fev and Nick.
Fifi, Fev and Nick's podcast is thanks to What If. You're only a what if away from a great summer holiday. What if? It's Aussie for travel.
Fifi, Fev.